Okay, I'll set it in the middle over here. I don't think that will be in the way too much. I tried putting it down in the bottom right corner yesterday. Hi, welcome back to Jolty Plays. Oh, I'm wearing glasses. I was wondering what the shiny was that kept shining off my face. Okay, so first we're going to do the Rising event, which, if I remember correctly, is in Ul'dah? At least that's usually where it's at. Excuse me. Where do I pick it up? Probably over here? Yeah, there's a big crowd over here. Clockwork Solace? Huh. Ah, if it isn't my dear adventurer friend, please, am I to see you again? Pleased am I to see you again. Blah, blah, blah. I can't English. Have you perchance come to join us in remembrance of the calamity? If you have a moment, there is a favor I would ask of you. Will you not hear me out? In part due to the promotional efforts during the recent Moonfire Fair, more people are seeking to take up adventuring. Not all are yet wise in the ways of the world, however, and I fear they might fall prey to less principled types in Ul'dah. If one such as you were to help them on their way, I would feel more at ease. What say you? Will you not take a fledgling adventurer under your wing? Sure? I am truly grateful. Now I believe carriage is due to arrive shortly. If you go and wait at the gate of Nuld, chances are a soul will wander in who has just embarked upon the path of adventure. Pray, greet them and offer your help. Worry not, you'll have no trouble identifying them. You need but look for someone absorbed in their surroundings. I dare say it will feel like glimpsing into the past, right to the part where you are greeted by a helpful stranger. Yeah, it was Wyman, which, oddly enough, also ends up being the guy you talked to for the Manorville quest line. Oh, look, he's a Makote as well. Oi, adventurer over here. Is this your first trip to Ul'dah? Welcome to Ul'dah. I think he's a pugilist, just judging by the feather that's in his hair. Who are you? An experienced adventurer, you say, and you want to help me on my way? Well, I could certainly use some guidance. I've never been anywhere near as big and busy as Ul'dah. My name is Nagia Jakia, but just Nagi will do. And as you rightly guessed, I'm an aspiring adventurer. That's why I left my village and came here. So I understand that you first need to register at the Adventurers Guild. Do you know where that is? Straight ahead, my good man. Just through that door, is it? Thank you. I'll head there at once. He rushes off before I can offer further explanation. Oh yeah, the dancing quest line is right there. I should probably finish that sometime as well. I think I have to work on my samurai as well, but I don't know where I left off on the samurai. Probably Aleport. In and out, in and out. Come on, Nagi, you can do it. Oh, it's you again. To be honest, I'm quite nervous. It's heartening to have you here, too. Why, hello there. What can I do for you today? The lad's here to register, is he? Yes, madam. I wish to join the Adventurers Guild. My name is Nagia Jakia, and I'm 16 years old, practically a man grown. 16, huh? Aren't we a lively one? Mamodi's the name, and if you want to be an adventurer, then you've come to the right woman. There's nothing to it, really. You just need to write your name in the register. Come, come. With that, you're officially a member of the Adventurers Guild. If you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the women folk from time to time. He's like, what are you talking about? Now then, normally I'd offer you the grand tour. But in light of our present company, I reckon you ought to have it from her. She's a renowned adventurer, after all, the bleeding champion of Eorzea, and you could do far worse than get her advice. He's like, who's escorting me? To begin with, mayhap you could recommend a guild here in Ul'dah for Nagi to join. If it's too noisy in here, there are benches just outside where we can have a nice little chat. I mean, I figure he's probably a pugilist. Again, I'm just going by the little feather in his hat. On his head. Oh, I like the round thing on this person's back. I must confess, choosing a guild is quite daunting. I'd appreciate any advice you can offer. The following event cannot be skipped. Okay. Let's talk guilds. I'm all ears, Jolty. Adventuring can be dangerous. What attracted you to it? Why did you want to become an adventurer? A merchant who was in the carriage with me, a Brie something, asked me much the same thing. At the time, I couldn't give a proper answer. I had a reason for leaving home, of course, but I couldn't express it in words. But having now set foot in Ul'dah, it's become clear in my mind. I wanted to know what lay beyond the horizon, wanted to see it with my own eyes and be amidst it. You've been to many places, right? You like it then? Traveling, that is? I love traveling. There's nothing like the thrill of seeing new sights. Traveling is nice, but I'd prefer to put my roots down somewhere. I like traveling. Traveling is fun. So you do. So you do. I have an older sister. During the calamity, we fled Gridania and took refuge in a village in the mountains. I ended up staying in that secluded place, and it's long been a dream of mine to travel the world. But inexperienced as I am, I don't know if I could live a life on the road. Is there a guild that could equip me with the skills I need? The repressing students of the one representing students of the fighting arts, one representing crafters and gatherers. I'd say probably the fighting arts. You see, a place where I can learn how to protect myself and others. If I recall correctly, Ul'dah's home to the Pugilist and Thaumaturgist Guild. You're missing one, buddy. Of those two, I'd choose the Pugilists. I've always enjoyed rigorous exercise, and I'm quite confident in my physical abilities. Yes, I believe this is the guild for me. I'll go and join at once. I can show you to the guild if you like. Thanks for your concern, but I should be fine. If you still have time, though, could we meet again afterwards? There are a few more things I'd like to ask you about. Guy! Great. I'll look for you here when I'm done. Why do I get the feeling he's going to get lost? Yeah, that's what I figured. He's gonna get lost or be too scared to talk to him or... That was a most impressive display, young one. Watching you, I'm reminded of myself in my youth. Swift, strong, and handsome. Not to say that I'm not these things anymore, of course. You're too kind, Master Hammond. And I'm sure you're still all those things and more. Now, Nagi, take care you don't flatter the old man over much. His neck couldn't bear his head getting any larger. Oh, Jolty, I'm glad to say that pugilism agrees with me. My thanks for your recommendation. Well now, Jolty, to think that you're the one who sent Nagi to us. The lad possesses rare talent, and I look forward to watching him grow in our art. Oh, I'm wearing a monocle. That's what I'm, not glasses. I mean, close enough. Right then, my boy, remember today's lesson well. And keep at your training. Next time, we shall try something a little harder. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. So engrossed was I in the combinations, I lost track of time. Oh, I should mention something. As I was training, a peculiar minstrel approached me. He said that if I am resolved to walk an adventurer's path, I should seek him out for a task. Moreover, he asked that you accompany me if you're willing. He's apparently waiting at the Ruby Road Exchange. It'd be cool if, depending on what race you were, would depend on the race of the person you ended up helping. Like, if you were a Lalafell, maybe it's a Lalafellan character, and so on and so forth. No, they said the Ruby Road Exchange. That's the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Didn't they say the Ruby Road? I don't know, I'm confused. Okay, I guess I didn't need to teleport. It was right there. Oh well. I wonder how to get that emote. I see a lot of people standing there holding their arms open with a bunch of glitter. My friend, you have done a splendid job as a guide. I was right to entrust the task to you. What? Do you mean to say Jolteon approached me at your behest? She did, I must confess. You see, for my composition, I seek to capture the essence of the times, while any number of subjects would be worthwhile. Of greatest interest to me is the recent rise in the ranks of adventurers. In thus bringing different generations of adventurers together, I had hoped for inspiration to strike, and I'm pleased to say that it has. Drawing upon your experience walking your path, you have helped Nagi to begin walking his, a reminder that the present owes its existence to the past. That is to say, the present and the past are deeply intertwined. If we would capture the former, we cannot well disregard the latter. And this brings me to my next request. I ask that you each find an object with a connection to the calamity, the event which gave rise to the realm rebirth, and present it to me with its tale. Well now, that sounds not unlike a treasure hunt, and it'd be my very first task as an adventurer. What do you say, Jolteon? Shall we do it? I guess? Excellent. When you have your items, pray seek me out at the Ruby Road Exchange. I eagerly look forward to seeing what you bring. There are many vendors at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, right? Chances are they'll have something, so let's begin our search there. Okay. Come on, let's begin looking around. It's now... Oh, of course they're going to do the accompanying thing. Oh, is this a local cuisine? Goodness, but everything looks amazing. In the course of your journeys, you must have sampled all kinds of food, from sample fare to exotic feasts. I look forward to sampling everything too. Was that... I'm going to see if there's any more blue circles before I go. Yep, there's another one. House of Splendors? What kind of place is this, I wonder? I see you're not familiar with the house. We offer wares in exchange for scripts, but our services are available only to those whom we know and trust. So if I want to be a customer, I need to make a name for myself. One day, Nagi, one day. That's cute. Okay, so I've seen two places. Okay. Greetings, from daily necessities to unusual curios. I deal in all manner of wares. If there is something in particular you seek, you need but ask. Objects to do with the calamity? The two of you are adventurers, are you not? In which case, I have something that may be of interest. It's a journal I acquired from an adventurer who retired injured. The man recorded his experiences during the calamity in detail, and I dare say it has value for students of history. Oh, an adventurer's first-hand account. I'd love to pore over it. Do you keep a journal of the adventures as well, Jolty? If so, I'd love to read it too one day, with your permission, of course. Oh, for another historical piece, I also have a scrapbook of articles from the Raven, Gridania's leading tabloid. These mainly cover events outside the calamity, however. Articles from the Raven, you say? Shall we look around some more? There's bound to be other things out there. Aha! We got that picture, what was it, last year? It was a puzzle. Oh, if it isn't Jolty, how have you been, my friend? I'm still working at my craft, as you can see, and for the Rising this year, Aston has organized this street exhibit for me. Please feel free to browse at your leisure, and don't hesitate to let me know if you have any questions. We're looking for objects that bear a connection to the calamity. Do you have anything that fits the description? As a matter of fact, I do. Yonder pane entitled The Sultana's Seven depicts an inspiring event from the calamity. 'Twas the final days before the fall of Dalamud. Its inexorable approach foretelling our impending doom. Panic spread like wildfire, while many in their desperation turned on the Sultanate. Looting and rioting broke out across Ul'dah. To quell the masses, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul-Namo took to the streets with a guard consisting of only 7 subjects, for they alone had the courage to stand with their Sultana. There she addressed the rabble. Heed, my beloved citizens, the realm lies upon the brink of the 7th umbral era. Yet so long as we live, we must not forget our compassion. Now is not the time to take from your neighbor, but to proffer him the hand of succor. Brought to their senses by her words, the people laid down their arms and set about healing the wounds they themselves had inflicted on Ul'dah, and those who returned from the battlefield found their home much as they had left it, a gleaming jewel in the desert. Her Majesty sounds like a great ruler. Ulda is fortunate to have her watching over it. Thanks for sharing the tale. It's indeed inspiring, and you've done an incredible job capturing it in glass. So far, so good. Let's look around just a little more. Welcome, welcome. What is it that you're after? Objects with a connection to the calamity, you say? Why, I have just the thing. An amethyst ring from Ishgard, steeped in sentimental value. 5 years ago, on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, a young temple knight set out from his homeland, wishing to do his part for Eorzea, when his nation would not. Alas, the man never arrived in the flats. En route, he came upon a merchant being attacked by a dragon and lost his life going to the stranger's aid. This was his ring, an heirloom passed down through the line. What a tragic tale, but I wonder, how did the ring find its way back? If the knight fell, it seems the merchant couldn't have survived unscathed. I remember now. Though the knight was mortally wounded, he succeeded in striking down the dragon, and with his last breath, he entrusted the ring to the merchant. Yes, that's how it happened. So what do you say? If you're interested, I would be willing to part with the relic for a special price, but for today only. This feels a bit dubious. I agree. Hello there. I dare say we've seen enough. Let's find a quiet spot to discuss what to bring back. You have seen enough objects and learned the stories behind them. Make your way to the end of the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Okay. So I guess we should have gone this way to begin with. I just didn't want to miss any of the blue circles. Right, this looks like a good spot as any. I don't know about you, but that was all very new and exciting for me. Talking to myriad people, learning the tale behind each object, it's been a great experience, and I won't soon forget it. Now then, we need to decide what we want to take to the minstrel. Have you made up your mind? The Adventurer's Journal. I see. I did consider that too, but in the end, settled on something else. What is it? If you don't mind, I'd like to keep it a surprise. Come, let's purchase our respective items and meet back where the minstrel awaits. Okay? The only other thing I can think of is the glass pane. What did he go get? Just the ring seemed pretty hinky. I hope he didn't get the ring. He was super excited about the journal, though. Maybe if I had gone for the glass pane. I'm still kind of sleepy. Wait, where is the minstrel? He was like right here. Oh, he's up here. He loves being in that little cubby when you turn everything in. I should have known this is where he was going to be. Welcome back. You've each found an item, I trust? Well, now, what have we here? The Journal of an Adventurer, you say? Despite the vendor's claims, such records typically do not have much historical value on account of their limited perspective and inherent partiality. Yet, by the same token, they have great value to me, for they offer a glimpse into the writer's heart. There is no richer material for penning verses. Now then, what of you, young Nagi? Please tell me you didn't get the ring. And what might this be? It's a scrapbook of articles from the Raven. Oh, he got the newspaper. You see, my sister is a reporter for the tabloid. During the calamity, she traveled the realm, interviewing adventurers about their journeys, and I loved nothing more than to hear her tales. They seemed like such a diverse crowd, adventurers. No two people were alike, and yet they were united in the free, unshackled lives they lived. It struck a chord with me, and in time I found myself admiring them. Looking back, it was my sister who instilled in me the desire to see the world, to become an adventurer. That's why I chose this scrapbook. I see. The footprints someone leaves on their journey become the starting point for another. Yes, a verse comes to me, a blessing for those souls who are taking their first chary steps into the unknown. Pray, lend me your ears. Yep, we always end up being thrown into the past or into some kind of vision. And that's a Reaper thing. Greetings, Warrior of Light. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream, a flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind, perhaps, or perhaps not? 'Tis a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. First of all, I wish to thank you for continuing to grace us with your presence. You and your fellow adventurers are our inspiration, and this shall never change. The world, however, is an ever-changing place, mysterious in its elusiveness. Unexpected hardships may turn our lives upside down, and though we all desire peace deep in our hearts, the sparks of conflict never cease to be struck. I'm streaming, so I'm reading. Ah. That's not a bad game. At least you're having fun with it. Like an adventurer's journey, the world is constantly moving towards the unknown, and it takes considerable courage to alter course. Yet I ardently believe that it is a small but significant step in our quest to create new adventures. And don't worry, I'm not sharing the party. I never do. Are you, like, playing a demo? Ah. It'll give you a taste and leave you wanting more. Indeed, another great change is about to visit the world, and it shall open the way to exciting new journeys. And 'tis our abiding hope that our journey together shall ever continue on, to the distant horizon and beyond. To infinity and beyond! Sorry. Now the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Return to walking your path, and now that you are in our and know that you are in our hearts always. Blah, 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 my eyes cannot focus sometimes. Till next we meet, I bid you safe travels. Well, it'll be about this time again next year.
I love you, Crystal.
I love it too. Wow. Thank you for the generous reward and the uplifting verse. It gives me courage for the road ahead. Speaking of which, it's time I set out on my own. Though it was brief, I enjoyed our time together, and I hope to see you again, somewhere out there. Somewhere out there. Okay, sorry. Hello, other viewer! I have another viewer! Yay!
Yay for you.
Come what may, never forget to smile. Pass my regards on to your sister. I look forward to hearing your tales. I look forward to hearing your tales. I love how we're like right next to each other and he's like, bye! Though much and more was lost in the calamity, intrepid souls continued to set forth, paving the way unto the future. In such a moment in history do we stand, and for you I would perform another song. This one I actually get to see the words. Your life is a riddle to bear gladness and grief, neath the stars and through storms, the answers to seek. Your footprints are threads to be gathered and woven, a song of dawn resplendent, dancing high to the heavens. From the embrace of the gods, though mankind has been torn, upon winds eternal, lives and memories are born. Apparently I lost a viewer. The future is unwritten, bring it rapture or sorrow. Our journey shall continue unto tomorrow and tomorrow. Fireworks! Welcome back. I wonder, how did you feel as you watched Nagi set off? Did the sight fill you with worry for a fledgling adventurer, or did it awaken fond memories of your own humble beginnings? Whichever it may be, I know that yours is a journey more trying than most. There will be times when you are overcome by loneliness and each step feels heavier than the last. In such a moment, I bid you remember this. What? Yeah, that's what I'm playing now. It's fun. So long as you harbor love for this world, ever shall there be a place for you in it. Your adventures will never end. Yeah, they're having their anniversary event right now. The Rising event. This is the one that has that firework. I was looking for that in the Moonfire Fair event. Just for some reason, I thought it did that there. I don't know. What was... I can't see the gamer tags. I just know you joined. What was your gamer tag? Mudeki? Were you in Waifu's group? Nope. I don't play Fallout 76. As far... I could have been playing Minecraft. I do have that. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I got the little hedgehog. And I got the little kitty cat too. From the Moogle event. Oh. Solus, that's what's his face? I find it funny that they're giving us his name that he used when he was the Emperor and not his actual name that we know him by. Which is Asshat. I want to say R3, but I could be wrong. Okay. Well, I think your little ghost turns itself on as a flashlight when you need it. I could be wrong. There's a plus quest. Seeking Sanctuary? That looks like it could be an island. Good day to you, my lady. Come to see Taru's boutique in the flesh? No doubt. Might I interest you in one of our world-famous silk socks? They're so comfortable, you won't even realize you're wearing them. What's that? You're an acquaintance of the proprietress? Heavens, you're the Jolty? Mistress Tataru has told me all about you. Come to think of it, I was to inform her immediately if you happen to step by. Stop by. Step by? I can't read. Please wait just a moment. I'll go and fetch her immediately. Yes, please do that. I would love to speak with Tataru. Tataru? You're a ding-dong. There you are, Jolteon. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Business is booming and I can hardly keep up. Not that I'm complaining, It feels as if only yesterday I was welcoming you as my first customer, yet look at us now. But I'm sure you're wondering why I wish to speak with you. Yeah, no. I have a surprise for you. A gift, in fact. A gorgeous, exclusive, and above all, properly registered. And you're the reason why I don't share my parties. Island Sanctuary. Yay! It is the Island Sanctuary. Good, this is my farm. I need to wake up. You heard that right. I, Taru, am presenting you with your very own island. Rounds per minute. Yes, that is how many. It's basically how fast they're coming out. That's 700 rounds per minute. That's pretty fast. I know you will be tempted to demur with, "Are you certain?" or "You're far too kind." Quite certain, and yes, I know. But I hope you can accept this gift in the spirit of friendship. I have seen the weight of the burdens you carry firsthand, after all. You rose to become the champion of Eorzea, and now a hero known across the star and beyond, which leaves very few places where you might be free of duty and expectation. As I considered where you might find such an oasis, an idea washed over me, like an oncoming tide. The sea, in an island paradise with naught but the serenity of nature for moms. Even you should be free to relax. So what do you say? Yes? 1,000 times yes? It's as though you read my mind. What are we waiting for? Toss me in the hold and set sail. I like that one. I'm gonna pick the toss me in the hold and let's set sail. Odessa? Well, some people get their D's and their B's mixed up. It's understandable. It's good to know we're on the same mind. We're of the same mind. Truly, there is no time like the present to be on our way. We make for the Morby dry docks. Look for Balden, a skipper near the Aetherite. He should be expecting us. Morby dry docks? Okay. Are there any more plus quests to pick up? Maybe, but I'm not gonna worry about it. To the Morby dry docks. Morby. Wait, where are the Morby dry docks? I thought it was in Lenosha. Oh, jeez. What is with the... Okay. Why is everybody on their mounts? Jolty, are ye? The little mistress told me to expect ye. Said she'd be along shortly herself, but, speak of the devil. Jolteon, I thought I'd dress light for our voyage, given the notorious humidity of the southern isles. She just wanted an excuse to change her clothes. I trust everything is in order, Baldwin. Aye, just give me an holler when you're ready to set sail. You've nothing to fear where we're going. Not since any marauder with an ounce of sense and using up their axe. Huh? Hung up their axe. Hung up their axe. This old island sanctuary business came about from the Admiral reckoning we need something to do. Now piracy's off the table. Matter of fact, just look at me, a bloody stand-up citizen ferrying folk around. Any road, you're packed rather light for a venture of this sort. Ye do realize you're responsible for bringing your own tools and supplies. Not to worry, we'll procure everything there. You what now? How in the hell do you plan to do that? Oh, I have a little something in mind. Let's just say the idea was good enough to land us our permit. Is that so? Well, best of luck to you both. I'm sure you're just itching to see your new domain, so I'll fill you in on all the juicy details once we arrive. A cutscene would be nice, so I don't have to keep reading. Make your preparations. We leave port the moment ye give the word. I'll be waiting for you on the ferry. I'm gonna get flagged for that. Is it a three-headed bird? Or is that just three birds all standing in one spot? Every single one of these people's AFK. Every single one of them. Oh, hey there, lass. Where can I take ye? You must return to your home world to travel to... Oh no! I'm still in Destus's place. I have to go back to my place. I forgot I was not on Lamia's server. Oh no. I can't see to go home. Is there a way I can move? There we go. I figured it out. Basically, it doesn't matter where I put my camera, it's going to be in the way for this game. I mean, I guess I could put it in the top left. I don't really need to know where to pick up the next story quest, because I already have it picked up. Okay, I'm back in Lamia. I don't really need to teleport here, but I will. At least there's not a bunch of people on their mounts over here. There's still a whole crowd of people that are AFK. What the heck? Okay, travel to my island. Yes. I forgot I was helping Destus. And she started doing the dungeons in the new area, so I was helping her run them. Jolty, look towards the horizon. Beautiful, isn't it? It's an island. Look, chocobos, sheepies. Little owl dudes. Ah, there's nothing like a sea voyage to rekindle the adventuring spirit. So what do you think? This untamed isle is yours to cultivate as you see fit. Or not, as it were. If nothing else, think of it as your personal hideaway, a not-so-secret one. A not-so-secret one. That's a big island. It'd be nice if I could just teleport straight here. Of course, I would get here and it's raining. The refreshing caress of the wind, the soothing whisper of the waves. How liberating. I admit, I've been looking forward to joining you here. Now, this may come as a bit of a surprise, but this isle was once commandeered by a band of pirates and used as a supply base. Fortunately for us, the group disbanded years ago, and the isle has since largely returned to its natural state. As you know all too well, Merlewebb's never been one to sit around idly. She's had her eyes on the Ciel de Leas, formulating plans for island settlements for years. Now that a sense of peace has settled throughout the realm, she finally decided to put those plans to motion. A chosen few have been permitted to become keepers of private islands in this vast archipelago, and you're one of them. My industrious idea of procuring all materials needed to settle here locally struck a chord with the Admiral when she read my proposal, so much so that she was happy to grant me my deed. Grant me a deed? You'll be handling said procurement, I hope? This is not exactly a one-woman job. Oh, I could show you a thing or two about starting an enterprise of this magnitude, but I have something better in mind. I shall happily introduce you in just a moment, but you'll need to follow me toward the charming little clearing I've designated as your base of operations. If we simply clamber up that slope ahead and proceed along the path, we should soon bump into, well, you'll see. Oh God. Tataru, what have you got me into? I'm gonna explore. Okay, so this is pretty much a dead-end beach. What the heck? Somebody dressed in a cat outfit? Allow me to introduce you to the felicitous Furball, the leader of your team of helpers. Is it a minion? Well, if it isn't the owner herself, it shall be my pleasure to advise you whether you desire it or not. Oh yes, I think we'll get along just fine. In addition to our feline friend here, I took the liberty of preparing a variety of other mammoths to assist with construction and development of the island. You'll be pleased to know they are the latest and greatest models developed by one of the most brilliant minds in Charlian. I heard that a professor of the studium was searching for a means to make use of his advanced automata, and to make a long story short, I made him an offer he couldn't refuse, and managed to acquire all of them for the unbeatable price of free. Okay. As I understand, the mammoths were produced in secret, whilst the Forum formulated plans for the mass exodus. Intended to be used as laborers on distant stars to help in construction a new home for the people of Etheris, it seems all reason for their existence vanished when the threat to our star was erased. As you can imagine, the professor was quite conflicted over what to do with the remains of what may well have been his life's work. But after some negotiation, I convinced him to entrust them to us, on the condition we share the data retrieved from development on the Isle. Further, while I know it sounds like an ordeal and a half to procure all necessities from the land itself, there is ample practical justification for such experimentation. Do I get to use my minions and have them do things? Those are the automatons that she acquired? You see, the Admiral's vision is for people from all walks of life to have access to these island sanctuaries, and my idea might just be the most effective way to accomplish that. If one has the capital at hand to purchase the materials and equipment needed for such a bold endeavor, it is a simple matter to subsist safely and comfortably in a remote location, but that limits potential isle keeps to a paltry few. What of those without such funds, who simply wish to enjoy nature and live off the land? We must prove that such a feat is possible, and assist in providing these would-be isle keeps with the knowledge they need to succeed. Only then will these islands truly be sanctuaries. Okay. Fret not, Mistress Tataru, with authentic Charlian ingenuity and know-how at my claw tips, this simple-minded individual despite the enhancements in vocal organ design, the mechanism still gets stuck from time to time. Goodness, that's a relief. But I should leave you to get properly acquainted. I'll return to see the fruits of your partnership when they're ripe for the picking. For now, enjoy your own personal paradise. Cultivate the land or explore, the choice is yours. Okay. I would like to at least look around my island. It'd be nice if it stopped raining. Yes, welcome to the island. Give the word when you've finished ogling the surroundings. I'd prefer to get on with this sordid business sooner than later. I should also very much like to discuss the matter of my payment. You may now visit the island sanctuary of a party member, free company member, or friend who has unlocked the feature by speaking with Balden in the Morby dry docks. You'll be able to visit an island sanctuary if the owner has forbidden access to their island. There is no one on the island in question, or if the island in question has already reached its maximum capacity. Furthermore, you must be on the acquaintance's home world if you wish to visit their island sanctuary. So you can visit people in other servers. You just have to be in their server to visit them. I mean, that makes sense. You may invite party members, free company members, and friends to visit your island sanctuary once it has reached a sufficient stage of development. Okay, so once I get to a certain stage of development, then I can invite people onto my island. Until then, nobody can come to my island. Explore the wilds, build landmarks, grow crops, tend to animals, and enjoy everything this slice of paradise has to offer. Adventurers of all inclinations can enjoy island sanctuary life, regardless of crafting or gathering experience. Come as you are. Accumulate island experience by engaging in activities on your island to increase your sanctuary rank. As your sanctuary rank increases, so too will the facets of island life available to you. Realize visions for your newfound sanctuary by following a series of simple steps, and life on your island will be nothing short of perfect before you know it. Okay. I understand what I must do. Thank you. Okay. Before I talk to the furball again, I want to explore. Okay, so we got these cool little blue glowing puff balls. I like these. They're pretty. And they're blue. Weird pineapple looking tree. Okay. And that looks like a decent place for a house. And maybe the farm? Ooh, it splits. Ooh. Ooh, I like these two. These are pretty. I like the glowing plants. Ooh, mushrooms. Nice. It'd be cool if I could gather the mushrooms. Whatever those little plants are. We want to gather the mushrooms. Oh, look how pretty. I like it. Those are nice. Ooh. A little pond. Ooh. What do I do with the pond? It could have waterfowl. Ducks and swans and stuff. Sheeps! So this is where the sheeps are. Hey, look, there's a black one. Ha ha ha. Oh, there's chocobos over here. So we have lambs, we have Plesio. We have lambs, we have chocobos. So this must be where the ranch section's going to be. This is pretty big. I've still got another whole section to check out over there. Ground squirrels? I wonder what I get from those. All the animals on this island have to give me something. Maybe they harvest nuts for me? I don't know. Coblin. That's a way to get ore. Okay. No, there's a bunch of goblins up here. I have all the jobs. So these must have something to do with mining this or something. I like these plants though. At least it doesn't matter what your level is with the different jobs. Oh. So once I progress far enough, I can summon my mount. I can't summon it right now. Well, that sucks. There's another one of those crystals. Ah, dodos. Eggs. That's always good. So we've got dodos over here. Oh, that's one of those armadillo dudes. Interesting. I wonder what the armadillo dudes are good for. This is a really nice area, and it's, yeah, this is huge. There's another kind of mushroom. Discovering all kinds of locations. Bam bam, Jolt Jolt got her island. I'm just exploring it right now. Hey, there's the goat, sheep, cow things. I figured those would be on here too. Yeah. So we have lambs for wool. We have the the goat things for milk. Not sure what you do with the armadillos. Goblins are usually used for ore. Dodos are for eggs. Chocobos are for riding. Oh, there's does. What do I do with the does? I mean, killing the does, I think, usually gets you leather. Well, the animal skin that you can turn into leather. Dude, this island is humongous. Well, I know there's supposed to be... Well, I know they're supposed to be adding more things to it later. This is just like the first installment. We're supposed to be able to do something with our minions, from what I understand. I could be wrong on that, but I thought I heard talk of being able to use your minions on the farm. Eh? And there's plenty of water that you can fish. There's a river you can fish in. There's an ocean. I'm streaming, so I'm going to be talking randomly. I have no idea what game you're talking about. Okay, well then I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I mean, he's the one that joined the party. Well, one of them apparently was one of my friends, but I'm guessing he left because I haven't heard anything from him for a while. Yeah. Oh, okay. He's just being quiet then. I met him in one of my other parties, and he liked me, so he added me as a friend. I don't know him very well. I think I've only met him in the party like once. Ooh, that's a pretty flower. I like that one. Why can't I have more flowers like that one? That's like the only flower like that that I've seen on this entire island so far. Well, I think that's... Yeah, you don't have to do any of the new you don't have to do any of the new content that was released with it. All you have to do is go to Charlie and then you can pick it up. Yes, you still have to get to level 90 and at least get through the base. Okay. Well, they want to make you work for it. Jolteon's the only character I have that can use it. All my other characters, I don't have any other characters that are here. I have one other character that is in the Endwalkers, but the person I'm playing with is an advancing story, so I'm stopped at a dungeon and we haven't progressed anymore. I think we've done at least half the content because we're doing higher level 80 stuff. But they're not advancing stories, so I figured I'd get the island on this character so I at least know what I'm doing when I get it on the other character. Now listen, Jolteon, may I call you Jolteon? Well, I will anyway. Before we get started, I want to make it very clear that while you may be the owner, I command the mammoths, and as such, I demand a considerable sum. I would hate for us to get off on the wrong foot. With that settled, beyond this slope lies a clearing that Mistress Tataru believed would serve as a base of operations. Let us give it a look, shall we? Okay. Look at how much of the island is still in fog. So I haven't completely explored it, but I explored a bunch. So this is a huge island. It's humongous. What kind of things is it going to ask for payment? A fine place to set up shop. Would you not agree? Yes, I think it will do nicely. Now, while it has much potential, this clearing is currently as bare as a white baboon's buttocks. We'll need some form of shelter from the elements if we're to truly make something of the place. Mistress Tataru has told me of your exploits, but I think it's safe to assume chopping down a tree with your bare hands is outside of your repertoire. Not that I'd ask you to even if you could. We need tools for delicate work of this nature. As such, the first order of business will be to craft yourself a hatchet. You'll need 3 palm leaves and 2 stones and branches each. Follow east along the path and make your first foray into the wilderness to procure them. Should you get any funny ideas about exploring the island and opt to leave me out here to waste in the rain, you will find my twin, the Furious Furball, waiting here for you instead. Before you go, I have something for you. It's called the Isle Keeps Index. It's to help you keep track of your projects here on the island. Can't have you running about watering mammoths instead of plants. That should be all for now. Safe travels. I'll be waiting here should you need me. If I've disappeared, it's because I've been mauled by a wild animal, I assure you. The Isle Keeps Index is now available. Access this interface for crucial information regarding the Isle. Now collect materials and more with the Gather mode, which may be enabled by selecting the appropriate icon from the mode section of the Isle Keeps Index. For additional information regarding gathering on the island, access the guide from the Isle Keeps Index. Okay. Perform all the actions necessary to develop your island sanctuary by utilizing the modes available in the Isle Keeps Index. Finally, make use of duty actions, mounts, and modes to become the master of your new domain. Okay, so sprint and return. Okay. And of course my camera's in the way! Why? Oh, jeez. I just can't win. I'ma just have to stick it over the mini-map. Or over... I might... is there a way I can move my camera in the middle of my stream? Okay, where am I supposed to go to gather? You want me to gather? Well, at least it stopped raining. I can't see what I'm doing. I don't see any shiny spots. I mean, the music is nice. Stop targeting the Moogle. Ugh. I mean, I could just turn into my botanist and then I'd have an axe. Okay, so that didn't help. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I have to move my camera so I can see what's going on over there. I might have to... my grandbaby's gonna be here in less than an hour. I can't see. I figured anytime I think, oh, I can stick it here, it won't be in the way. It ends up being in the way. Ugh. This game does not make it easy to have a camera, apparently. I guess next time I'll just try sticking it up in the top right corner. Sorry, left corner. It's the only other place I can think to put it. I won't be able to see when I have class quests to do. I can't see what I'm supposed to, unless... Maybe I'm supposed to go to the big area that's this way. I'll try going to the big area. I mean, I have run right there. I didn't really need them to put it up on the screen. Although I appreciate them doing that. That's kind of nice. Okay. So we need to find 2 branches, 2 stones, and 3 leaves. I mean, there's all kinds of branches. Where am I supposed to find what I'm supposed to find? There's an Opo. Hi. That's where you get Gallagher. What is that smell? This would be an ideal place for me to get branches. Look at all the trees. And down here would be a great place for me to pick up stones. I don't know why. I don't see any shinies anywhere. Ooh, that looks like an apple tree. What do they want from me? Oh. Okay. I got a vine. Got a branch. Okay, so I don't need any more branches. I need leaves. And I need stones. What are these? What? Island pumpkin seeds. I mean, sure, let's gather seeds. I'll be able to plant pumpkins. Okay, I don't need any more branches. I mean, I'll keep gathering seeds, why not? They don't seem to be taking up space in my inventory, which is nice. Another island vine. I need rocks and leaves. Oh, there we go. We got one leaf. We need 2 more leaves. Now we need to find rocks. Oh, that was a branch. Oh, we got a bunch of pumpkin seeds. Another branch. I still need 1 more leaf. Island sand. Okay, there's a stone. That's probably going to be sand. Yeah. Okay, so these are sand. I'm going to pick it up anyway. Because it's possible that you need the island sand in order to plant things on the island. It's like your dirt. I need 1 more stone and 1 more leaf. That's gonna give me vines, huh? Yeah. That's probably gonna give me sticks. Okay. Well, at least I figured out how to gather. Is there another palm tree that's shining? Yeah, that looks like a palm. Okay, so I got the leaves. Now I just need 1 more piece of stone. Oh, that's another apple tree. I think I got vines off of it, though. Which is weird. So even after you gather it, after a short time, it comes back. Well, that's nice. I got a bunch of sand. I got a bunch of pumpkins, seeds. Okay. Now I have to go back to the furball, I guess? Oh, wait. Oh, that's nice. The Isle Return actually doesn't have a recharge. That's nice. Excellent. You've collected everything. We can move on to crafting your very first tool then. A hatchet. While you were out there gathering, you could do little more than scavenge the odd branch here and there from trees, yes? Well, that will all change in just a moment. With the hatchet in hand, you may hack away at as many trees as you like to secure raw timber and tree sap. The brilliance of the hatchet's design, a design of my own making, mind you, is that even a non-mammoth like yourself can craft it with your own two non-mammoth hands. Isn't that wonderful? I've uploaded the blueprints for the design to your index. Go on, make the hatchet. Okay, now I have to switch to craft. Okay. Yes, that is indeed a hatchet. With it, you can now collect all the logs you could ever want or need. Let's move on to the next phrase, shelter. That hatchet of yours should be able to cut through even the thick bark of a palm tree, meaning you can now collect palm logs, a material vital to our soon-to-be-built haven. The first building we make shall naturally be the most important, as it will be the very foundation of our base of operations. And seeing as I have a gift for naming things, I think it best we leave matters of nomenclature to myself. I hereby dub this essential facility the Cozy Cabin. Oh, okay. My poor back. What the? Goodness, I'm due for a healthy amount of grease after that ordeal. Anyway, I prepared the land. You'll need to prepare the rest. Check the logboard beside me to review the materials you'll need for the cabin. Okay. As we're building a cabin this time and not a tool, the amount of materials required are a magnitude above what was needed before. Take your time collecting them if you must, but not too much. Okay. In the meanwhile, I'll round up the other mammoths in preparation for constructing the cabin and begin ordering them around. You know what I do best. Why does this mammoth remind me of Tataru? Okay, access the logboard to find out what materials I need. It looks like I don't need to access the logboard because it's already on my screen what I need. Okay, so I access it, and okay, so I need... I wonder what they plan on putting up here. Is there anything I can gather here? No. Okay. I'm not sure what they plan on. They're definitely going to put something here or there wouldn't be a path to it. But I'm curious to see what they use that for. Okay, so I need one more vine. Palm leaf, okay, palm log. Okay, so I don't need the island log. I need the palm log. Okay, now I can get apples. Okay, I don't need the vines anymore. So I need to find palm trees. This is all sand. Okay, so I already have all the sand I need. I already have all the vines I need. I need to find more palm trees, apparently. That's a palm tree. Why can't I harvest that? Okay, I found where all the stones are. Okay, I got all the stones I need. Now I just need to finish getting the rest of my palms. Islewort? Okay. At least this stuff doesn't take up inventory space. That's nice. I appreciate that because my inventory is already very full. What is this? Cabbage seeds. So I've got cabbage and pumpkin seeds now. Meow? Vamp's trying to get Des on the game. Six. Okay, I need to find 4 more palm trees. Just need 2 more palm trees. What is this? Oh, or more Islewort. Yeah, it's a palm tree. This looks like sugar cane. More island vine. Meow? Well, of course, she's Desdes. But if she's busy, I don't want to take up her time. Oh, I got a stone. I need 2 more palm trees. Where are they? Oh, that should be 1. Okay, I just need 1 more. Okay, now I can... Yay, I can build my first building on my island. I know. Aw, look at the little mammoths. That's cute. Cool. I have a little cabin. Wait, am I going to be able to put some of my outside furniture outside this place? That would be great. I have so much outside furniture and I don't have a house to actually do it with. Ah, vacuum. Huffing it. Okay, I have a little bed over here. Okay, so yeah, this is basically just the bare minimum. In order to renovate the cozy cabin, you must continue to develop your island and increase your sanctuary rank. Okay. Oh, I have to talk to the kitty again. Finally, a place to escape the occasional downpour. It's a bit rough around the edges, I'll give you, but it's home. It's technically your home, but why get fussy about the details? Rest your head on the cot or call your friends over. You're free to use it as you wish. I've taken the liberty of calling a few of my own friends over, in fact, and I think you'll find them most charming. They can provide services you will undoubtedly come to find valuable. You may access the orchestra. Meow?
not gonna make you mix the bus with the
Huh?
bus. Go.
Well, the bus doesn't get there till like 49. I don't think that's early.
Alright, I told you to go. If you don't want to go, then that's up to you now. Alright?
Well, worst days are normal day.
Party,
Selling materials in your inventory. Aisle inventory. Okay, so you have an aisle inventory. That's nice.
Alright, I'll let you go check out and then go to the bus stop.
Okay, love you.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so I've advanced far enough that people can visit my island now. Yay. Okay. I ranked up. Yay. What? Yes. You have to talk to the guy that belongs to you, to the job you're running, and then he'll start the quest line for you. They should all be red except for one of them. That's the one you need to talk to. As you may have noticed for yourself already, this island receives a dreadful amount of sunlight. I expect that's desirable for growing crops. If cultivation is your sort of thing, I suggest you speak with my subordinate, the produce producer. You'll find the indolent oaf, no doubt, loitering about north of here, finding some excuse not to do any sort of work, a privilege reserved solely for myself. Yay, now I can go unlock the crops. Okay, the crop guy is up top. Okay. Surely that's not where the crops are going to grow. It would make sense to grow them around where the... Unless this area is going to be smoothed out. I'm sort of busy here, looking at the grass. It's quite green. I've noticed, and you're gonna ask me to clear the area, aren't you? Clear the ridge. Oh, well, all right then. Let's get this over with. All right. So this is where the crops are going to grow. Cropland ready. Look at me jumping with excitement. A fault in the programming, to be sure. Anyway, are you happy now? There's the cropland. I've even got some seeds for you to sow. Once they've been planted, make sure to water them. Oh, if you have any questions, I suppose I can answer them. I can now plant seeds in empty plots by using the sow mode. Okay. Okay. So the same way as making gathering mode. And then I have to switch to water mode so I can water the plant. Okay. 5 bags of island pumpkins. I actually already found some pumpkin seeds, but okay. Oh, I see. They expanded it up here. Okay. So is he just going to keep making rows and rows and rows up the hill? I mean, that would make sense. Huh? What is with... my gatherer's weird. Oh, that's cool. It shows everything I've gathered. And it tells me where I can gather it from. Oh, that's nice. How do I select something to sew? Sew mode. Oh, okay, there we go. Melons. So we can do... Should I do 3 rows of melons? We'll do 3 rows of melons and 2 rows of cabbages. But no, water. Okay, and because it's raining, I don't have to water. Perfect. So I have 3 rows of melons and 2 rows of cabbages, because that's all the seeds I've found so far. Shh, can you hear that? The sound of burgeoning life budding in the soil? Me neither, but I thought I'd ask. Anyway, you're welcome to plant more seeds here whenever you like. Crops require time and water to flourish into produce. Bereft of moisture, they will cease to grow. Crops will be considered watered after it has rained. You may harvest the produce yielded by fully developed crops with the gather mode, or alternatively dispose of undesired crops with the cull mode. Okay. Completed a mission. Okay. This will be interesting. It usually takes crops a few days to grow. It's a shame I can't use the seeds that I have gathered out in the actual world. That would be nice. If I could just bring the seeds here and plant them here. It's been all of 5 minutes and you've already had your fill of tilling the land. What a productive little bee you are. Would that I had you under my employ. Anyway, let me think of another way to make constructive use of your time. Say, do you like animals? Of course I like animals. I love animals. Why did I bother to ask? Of course you do. You'll surely make fast friends with the creature comforter, another subordinate of mine, and one who prefers the company of animals more than its own kind. You'll find the curious fellow standing across from the produce producer. Okay? So he's up there too? Okay. Are we going to put anything down here with the cabin, or is it all going to be up on the hill? Hey there, friend. Are you ready to build a little home for some adorable animals? Build a little home for animals, yes. I'll take care of getting this pasture nice and ready for you. You just breathe in the fresh air and relax, okay? Okay. So now they're expanding this out. And now we're going to build a pen, I guess? Pasture ready. Good to see you, friend. Good to see you. We've built a nice little pasture here, but as you've undoubtedly noticed, we've got no animals to put in it. That's why I've prepared some small nets for you here, which will let you catch small critters. A word of advice, be gentle with the animals out there, and they'll treat you the same in return. Before you go, if you have any questions concerning the pasture, I'm always here to answer them. If I've learned one thing during my brief time in this world, it's that you should never be embarrassed to ask questions, friend. Never. Okay, I can now capture animals by using the capture mode. Okay. Oh, and now I can craft nets. Okay. Okay, so I have three makeshift nets. Honey, what you doing? I'm gonna have to end the episode soon. My grandbaby's gonna be here in about 10 minutes. Okay, I know I definitely want to catch that black sheep. I wonder what they plan on using the lake for. Or is it just for fishing? Okay, so I'll catch the black one so I can get the black wool. And then I guess I'll catch, because this says for small animals, so it's probably just for the lambs. Okay, where's that little black one? I don't think I can catch chocobos with it at the moment. Well, there's opa-opos as well. I could try catching an opa-opo and see what I can get from them. What happened to that black one I saw? I don't know if I can get the cows or those guys. I don't think I can get those. I think they want me to catch sheep. It just says a wild animal. It doesn't specify. I could catch a brown squirrel too. There's a dodo. I definitely want to catch a dodo. Okay, ineffective again. Okay, so it's got to be small. So yeah, probably like the little squirrels. So I'll try catching a squirrel. And I'll try catching an opo. Okay. I caught a ground squirrel. It's nice that it doesn't waste the net if you can't use it to catch that. I really wanted a black lamb, though, but I can't find the black one now. Okay, so I got a lamb, I got a squirrel, and I'll catch an opo as well. So that I have 3 different animals. Okay, I have 3 animals. I like to have a variety. Alright, so we'll go turn this in, and then I'll have to end the episode. Hey, look, they're in there. Yay. No opo-opos tend to give you Galagu mint. Not sure what the squirrels give you. Maybe some kind of nut? I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we gather our first animals. Excellent work there, friend. Just excellent. The pastures really come to life here. Take this. It's some feed I prepared myself. I want you to have it. Try offering it to an animal in the pasture. Okay, now I have to go into feed mode. Hello. Okay, so now I have to feed the animals. Meow. I'm sorry. You did it. I'm proud of you. When an animal has been fed and looked after by its master, it will feel loved. And when an animal feels loved, it leaves a little something born from pure happiness. Leavings, I call it. Enable the gather mode from the Isle Cubes index to collect leavings from animals. Okay. Enable gather mode to gather leavings. I don't see any leavings. Okay, so I guess they don't have any leavings right now. Okay. Huh. Okay, I don't know.
Well, of course you are streaming. I'm used to it being right up here and you're down there.
Well, it's probably gonna end up... I've been trying to find a good place to put it.
Right here.
No, because I have to see that bar.
Right here.
I can't put it up in the top because the health bars end up going there for the enemies. I'm thinking of trying to put it up in the upper left corner. Because I tried putting it down in the bottom right corner, but my chat pops up there. And then it's in the way there, I can't even see what I'm doing over here. And then, of course, the bottom left is out of the question because that's where the game chat is. The right side is where all my quests are. But I put it above the chat. That's where the farming bar goes. So when you try and mess with the farming, it's in the way. I'll try putting it in the top left tomorrow or later. So, yeah, stay crazy. Have a great day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is when you're watching this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notifications. Check out the website in the description. My buddy Shio did a great job, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.